Welcome to the chase for the championship for the NASCAR Pole Cup Series Season 18. Today we're at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the running of the Coca-Cola 600. This is going to be the last race before the championship race. Already 3 drivers are locked into the championship hunt. Those are John Arnott, Dylan Thoreau, and Seth Cole. We'll have either 1 or 2 more drivers that'll be in the championship hunt for the race at Zandvoorts. Here's how it will work. If a remaining chaser who hasn't won this yet so far in the chase race wins at Charlotte, that driver will automatically be in the final 4 at Zandvoorts, and we'll have 1 more spot go out to the driver with the most points that survived here at Zandvoorts out of the remaining drivers, except for the one that finishes in the lowest position of all the other remaining chasers. That driver, regardless of where he or she's in points, that driver, whoever finishes in the lowest position, will automatically be eliminated and not be eligible for the final points count to determine the final spot for the championship. So we have Jessica Emery, Dylan Young, Joseph Shrigley, Avi Sachs, Isaiah Bernesh, and Jacob Lawler competing for the final spots, final 1 or 2 spots competing for the championship. So if any of those 5 win here at Charlotte, there'll be another spot that'll be going out to the driver that scored the most points during the 9 chase races. That'll add up all the points, all totals from their 1,000 default totals, if they still have it. And whoever has the most points out of those 9, out of those remaining chasers, except for the driver that finishes in the lowest position in Charlotte, will be becoming a finalist in Zandvoorts. If no chaser wins here at Charlotte, then the 4th and final spot will go to the highest driver in points. We'll meet the minimum 4, but we'll only get to 5. There'll be 5 spots. Only win if there is a chase winner from Charlotte and whoever had the highest points here tonight. So hope you guys are clear on that. And it's an all-female front row. Well, actually no. For the first time ever, female drivers take the top 3 spots. As you see, Desiree Boyles is on the pole. Chloe Baker starts 2nd, and 3rd place is Jessica Emery. And though the positions, I already showed you the positions. Lawler 30th, Bernesh 32nd, and Sachs 23rd. So, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports. We're about to begin the journey to decide who is going to compete for the championship.
Drivers, start your engines!
It comes down to this. We'll see either 1 or 2 more drivers going to be in for the championship at Zandvoorts. One, if there is no chase winner out of Charlotte, the only one that's going to be in is going to be the driver with the most points that did not finish dead last year, that did not finish in the lowest position here at Charlotte. And if a chaser does win here at Charlotte, then the driver highest in points will still be eligible to go in. We'll have another added spot for the championship competitor. But we do know that there's going to be 4 or 5 drivers that'll be competing for the championship at Zandvoorts. It's going to come down to this. Green flag is out at Charlotte. The chase is on. Again, the lowest finishing chaser in this race is eliminated automatically and will not compete for the points standing. The remaining chasers will compete for that point standing. Whoever has the most points in these 9 races will move on to become a chaser regardless of who wins here today. Even if another chaser does win as well. Boyles in the wall, and Jessica Emery is your leader. And will she hang on over Dylan Young? Oh no, Emery spins! She's in the wall! Jessica Emery was in the wall and she's dropping out! Oh man! Jessica Emery, she had the lead and all of a sudden she hit the wall and now is in dead last. What a hard fall for the 20 machine. She was probably the favorite to win the championship too. LaPlante was eliminated, so LaPlante can't compete for the championship. He was eliminated back in Indy. Joseph Shrigley is still in contention. If Shrigley wins this race, he's automatically in. But we would still have the fight for the championship, whoever has the most points out of the surviving members. JT Bryant in the wall, but he survives. Noah Ponzer is the leader in a big crash. Oh, did Emery make it through? No, she got hit by Abby Sachs. Uh-oh, this is going to be between Sachs and Emery, but looks like Emery is in smoke. Oh, Balvin is spun. Okay, the weirdest wreck I've ever seen is back. Apparently, they haven't fixed it from the night version of Charlotte. Remember back in season, I think it was season 7 or 8 or 9? We saw one driver get out of the track like this in deep space and just go off the track. But I never thought this would happen twice. Okay. This is like the second time that's happened ever in a race. And he's stuck. Oh! He actually lands. He actually landed in the grass. The last time someone did it, they didn't land in the grass. They just stayed in the air and then they just went to pit road. But how the heck did that happen? Here's a wreck right here. Balvin and Leia Luke hits him. The 4 spins and then goes in the wall and then touches the, well, I don't know how he got there. Start finish line. And he spins and he just flips. Was there like a dot? Was there like a pixel that causes them to jump? I have to go in the slowest motion possible. See if that is the case. Right here. And even frame by frame doesn't help a lot, pretty much. But right around here, I think he hit something right here that must have caused him to just flip out on this exact pixel. And he just goes in the air all of a sudden and hits an invisible wall and then just spins out and goes out of the track. He hits one of the walls there, goes off the track. He went up right here. I'm not sure why. Must have been another wall. Must have been another wall there. We're going to have to get the best view from here. And, wow. Right there, he hit another wall. And then he just spins out into deep space and just flips out. And then he lands in the grass right here in the hills. And then just, yeah. Right here, he hits the wall. He doesn't even hit the grass. He just hits one of the, probably a pixel there. And, wow. This is only the second time I've ever seen this phenomena happen. It's the first time I've seen it under the night configuration. Let's go on board with O'Neal Balvin and let's see what he sees exactly. And he goes in a calm 67 miles per hour. Wow, it's like we're going inside the track. Then we just go up and down into just some space. Wow. Can we see O'Neal Balvin from here? No. Oh, we can see him. We can see him right here. Look on the right. You can actually see Balvin. Go up high. Right here. On the right of your screen, near one of the light posts, and right below you see Balvin going for a spin, and that's the last we see of Balvin in this side. That is one of the strangest wrecks I've ever seen. Ever. Let's see if we can get a good view of Balvin right here. Right here is where Balvin strikes. This is the pit lane 1 camera. And around here, he just goes right there. Right there, he spins. You could see he went through. Oh, look at that. He went through the pole. He went through the light pole. And then shortly, he just goes for a spin there. And then you're going to look a little carefully. Pretty soon, he's going to get back in the shot. And he's going to be up again. Just watch carefully. This has never happened to me before in the Charlotte night race. It happened to me once in the day race when we did day races at this track, but never does happen in the night race. Man. This game is completely unpredictable. There's the chopper. Right there you see the chopper. That's the yellow tiny pixel above the video screen. And that's just the chopper. But wait, you're gonna see Balvin again. I promise, you're gonna see Balvin again. I could have sworn I saw Balvin on this camera. I'm sorry. I know I apologize for taking a little too long, but you're gonna see Balvin again. I know it. Oh no. I thought he was in this shot. I'm sorry. I thought he was in this shot. He was long been on the pit road. But wow. It's so strange. I mean, it's really surreal. What happened right there? I mean, he flies out of like that, and that has never happened to me. That has happened to me only twice before. He hits the wall there, and then he just stuck out a little bit there, and he's out of the race. Wow, I've been cautious so much I didn't even focus on another yellow right here. We just went past it. Noah Ponzer led on the restart. We're just going to check back the results when we feel like it, but we know Jessica Emery, she's out of contention. It's officially done for Jessica Emery. She's out of championship contention. What a heartbreaker. Big crash. There's the crash. This time they go past by. Nobody gets affected by the glitch. But a big pileup nevertheless. And it looks like our championship might be just a little bit closer. William Brock is going to lead the race, and Joseph Strigley and Dan Young both battling to stay alive, maybe get some critical points for one of them to advance. Yep, Jessica Emery has been eliminated from the championship chase. So it's going to come down to 4 drivers. It's going to come down to Lawler, Bernesh, Sachs, Strigley, and Young. It's going to come down to those 5. Who's ever got the highest points, the most points out of those 5, will be your finalist for the championship. Will be a championship finalist in Zandjoltis. We may have 4 or 5 again, depending on the outcome of the race. If we have a chaser win this race, it's 5. If not, it's 4. John Arnold, third place. Unfortunate, and Dylan Young is unfortunate that he is on the high line, and he might be contact with Ponzer. No, he can't do that. If he does it, it's over for him. Strigley against Young. These guys competing for the final spot. And hopefully one of them could be a winner today to advance to the next round. By the way, we got NASCAR on the restart. but William Brock, Matt Johnson, William Brock battling for the race lead. Both rookies looking to win for the first time in their PCS careers. Joseph Shrigley is just trying to get into the chase. He's in the chase. He's trying to get into the championship chase, I should say. If he wins, he might be in. And Dylan Young, if he wins, he's in. We'll see if he can do it. Shrigley is looking to get into the championship round at Zandjoltis next race. One or two more spots will be given out. And Pasco's in the wall. We're halfway done. Chase is close. Shrigley on the bottom. Here he comes. Young gets down below. It's Shrigley against Young. One of these might be able to make it in. We might be seeing both of them. We don't know. It's close. Oh man, more drivers in the wall. Mason Powers is loose. Mason Powers is loose. Wow. 15 laps to go. Still between these two chasers for the win. John Hunter looks to win again, though. He really wants to win again. In the wall again. Dylan Young in the lead, and Shrigley's out of contention right now. John Arnott on the bottom looks to play spoiler. Looks to be a favorite to win the championship. Looking to go back to back. Probably the favorite now to win back to back. Now that Jessica Emery is unfortunately out of championship contention. William Brock has made a comeback. He's now going for second. This is good news for Dylan Young. If Young can hold on, he'll be a championship finalist. And now lap traffic up ahead. Gotta be very careful. Look at Jeffrey Finguy. 3 wide. Second place goes 3 wide. They approach lap car. They in the wall. Finguy trying to bump it out. He did. Oh man. LaPlante was in the faces of the leaders. And Jeffrey Finguy able to take the lead. Not easy though, but he did it. Amazing, amazing. But Dylan Young's going to get it back. Now the others are getting held up by LaPlante. It's going to be these three battling for the race win. 11 to go. Will Dylan Young walk into the finals with a win, or will it be a different story? Will it come down to points? Well, it's still going to come down to points for one more spot, but will the 4th spot be a win, or will the 4th spot come down to points, I was going to say. Another lap car, Sean Shamrock. And Jeffrey Finguy gets by. He got the lead. Finguy got it. Finguy got it. Dylan Young is spilled out to 3rd place. John Arnott on the bottom. Dylan Young 3rd. Desiree Voiles 4th. 9 to go. More lap cars ahead for these guys. It's not over yet. John Arnott looks to repeat his success as a champion. He looks to be a favorite. He's going to have to give it his best at Zandjoltis. He's getting held up again. Young gets by for the lead. Dylan Young looks to win again at Charlotte and looks to lock himself in the championship round. Only 8 laps away. Desiree Voiles 2nd, and 3rd place is Jeffrey Finguy. Well, one more lap car, Brandon Nichols, but he's way behind right now. Could he make an impact? Here comes the 10. That is the Desiree Voiles machine. Voiles gets the lead. Trying to play spoiler. JT Bryan in 5th place. Where did he come from? He made an amazing run. 6 to go when we get by. Here comes William Brock going on the bottom. Can he have a chance? And now we go to 5 to go. Brock's on the bottom. JT Bryan in 3rd place. Bryan has made a comeback. Dylan Young is 4th. It looks like he might have to get in on points. Might have the 4th and final spot will be decided maybe on points unless if Young can make a comeback. 4 to go. Boyle's leading. JT Bryan down below for 2nd place. Four to go. Brock on the bottom, gonna take the race lead from Boyles. 3 to go. Now they're out of reach from Nichols. I think they may not get to him. JT Bryan on the bottom. Dylan Young gonna try one more move. Boyles in the wall. That's gonna allow the 2 to open up. Here we go. The 7 is the leader. 2 laps to go for the William Brock machine. Will Brock get his first ever win in the PCS, or will Dylan Young be able to lock himself in the finals? Or will JT Bryan steal the show? Closing in is Dylan Young. He's got 2nd place, but is there enough time? No, he's not gone 2nd. Bryan does a good job blocking. Coming to the white flag. 1 to go for William Brock. Could he finally score his first ever win? Looks like he might not have a challenge with JT Bryan. Look at the lap car. They caught up with the 25. I thought they weren't going to, but I don't think they will. Final corner. It'll be decided here. Down the line, William Brock is going to win the Coca-Cola 600. William Brock wins here today at Charlotte. And looks like Dylan Young will have to wait and see if he has enough points to make it to the Final Four. And now will be called Final Four because since no chaser won here at Charlotte, that means it'll only be 4 drivers that'll be competing for the championship. Jessica Emery, we know, is not going to be one of them. She was the lowest chaser of the field. And now it's going to come down to whoever has the most points among the surviving members. This is it, folks. We're about to reveal which last driver will join Seth Cole, John Arnott, and Dylan Thoreau in the battle for the championship. Here we go. Alrighty, guys. After all the adding I've done on the right of your screen, Avi Sachs is going to be the last finalist that'll be moving on to compete for the championship at Zen Joltis. He'll join other winners John Arnott, Seth Cole, and Dylan Thoreau. They'll be competing against each other for the championship at Zen Joltis. On the left are the Pichu Cup standings, and only 3 drivers will be able to compete for it. JT Bryan, a 6-point lead over John Arnott. Arnott, by the way, is a finalist. He has the possibility of winning both the Pullman Cup Championship and the Pichu Cup, the driver with the most points overall in the undefeated chase standings. And Jessica Emery, 36 points back, though, still could make an impact here today. The rest below Emery are eliminated. Luke Walker and Ryan Acosta. I'm showing you only the top 5 in points right now. I'll show you the rest of the points after the season is over at Zen Joltis. So it's going to be Arnott, Cole, Thoreau, and Sachs for the championship. Who will be your Season 18 champion? You're going to find out in a live stream. We're going to live stream the championship race entirely on Saturday. So hope you guys will join us here on TA2 Racing Saturday for the live stream of the championship race. So we'll see you at Zanjoltis. It's Arnott, Cole, Thoreau, and Sachs that'll battle it out for the title.